I got 28 books. It didn't hit my head.
Over here, I must say, oh my gosh, this video, I was so jet lagged. I acted like a child. There were so many cuts because I didn't know what I was saying. It was bad. I'm sorry, this video was a lot worse than it's supposed to be. It should have been a lot better and more planned, but it was not. I'm sorry, I acted so weird and strange in this. I was so exhausted. Just forgive me.
Hi, I'm Zoe and welcome back to my booktube channel, BookTubers. Today, I just got back home like an hour or two ago. If you don't know, which you probably do know, but if you don't, I was in America for the holidays visiting my family, and I literally just got back today. Like, we left yesterday and flew. And basically I've been awake for 1.5 days without sleeping. So I'm doing this to keep me awake for at least 8 more hours. Oh, it's hard. Today I'm doing the sought out book haul of every single book I bought in December. There's at least 20 something in this haul. Let's just get into it. I'm going to start out with the first book I bought this month, and that was Winter Omens. I read this for my readathon and it was just amazing and I loved it. But yes, this was the first book I bought in December. The first 4 books I got when I went to America, my library had a book sale, so naturally I was like yes, and they were like $1 for a paperback and $2 for a hardback, and I'm like, okay, I see you, you're calling me, I'm coming, wait for mama. So I got 4 books. So the first book I got is Cuba 15. Most people are shocked by this, but I really want to go to Cuba so bad. It's just beautiful, and the beaches and the buildings are so bright and colorful, and the food, I really want to go. Don't judge, okay? I have this really big love and dream to travel the world. Don't judge, okay? But basically it's about this 15-year-old girl.
Over here, I did a really long talk about this book, and I couldn't talk, so I was having so much trouble reading the description. Please just check it out on Goodreads because my description was horrible.
I just thought it might be kind of cool. So yeah. And the next book I got was Before I Fall. This is a bit jacked up right here and on the corners, but other than that, if I were to tape this, it looks like amazing. But most importantly, the book inside looks amazing. I've wanted to read this for a while. I can't remember the description that much, but I know it's about like this girl, and she dies or something, but then she gets like a lot of chances to relive. She gets like 7 chances or something to relive or something. You know, I love the Hunger Games, so I don't know if you guys have all known, but there's a lot of Hunger Games editions and covers, and I really want to collect them all. So I was really excited to see the American version of the Hunger Games because I just had the UK editions, and I'm so excited because my collection is starting. I really just wanted to have the UK and American first, but then there's these beautiful white covers and these shiny covers. Anyway, getting to the point, this is going to be a long video. But yeah, I got the first one in paperback and it looks brilliant. Then I saw, I saw Mockingjay, so naturally I had to get it. It may be hardcover in the Hunger Games paperback, but who cares? Who cares? Now I'm going to show you guys 3 books I received from a booktuber. No, she didn't just send me these just to be like, hey girl, we send me some books because we're like booktube besties. No. Starlah from Starlah Reads sent me 3 books. It was so sweet of her. It was so kind of her, Starlah. If you see this, thank you so much. This was so amazing that I could have books that you've read. It was so cool. But basically she had an unhaul video, and there was a lot of books I wanted to read on there, and as a little joke I commented, I'd be willing to hold some of those for you, wink, laugh emoji, just as a little joke, you know, but then she took it very seriously and she's like, you know what, you can, here's my Instagram. I'm like, okay, so it took a lot of time because of shipping and her busy schedule and my busy schedule and COVID and all, but we got it settled out and I got 3 books from her, and it was so cool. So the first book I got was Shielded. I wanted to read this for a while. I do not have the time for this video to go through all these books and their descriptions, but please look this up on Goodreads or something. It's such a cool description, and I've wanted to read this for a while, and I was so excited. And this was an ARC, an advanced reader's copy. Obviously it wasn't to me, but she got an advanced reader's copy. So, and it said not for sale. So the fact that this was like one of the first like copies is like really cool. So yeah, and it looks perfectly brand new, and I've really want to read this, so I was so excited to get this. I'm such a collector. I got Illuminate in the hardcover American edition. I have Illuminate in the UK paperback edition. I loved the hardcover American edition. One, look at the size. It's a thick baby. What I don't get is how this book and this book are the same thing. Can someone tell me how this is the same book and it holds all the same content, yet this is like really small and this is really, really big? I don't get it. But anyways, I really wanted to collect this because I loved Illuminate, so she also had it up there. I'm like, hey, you know what? I'd be willing to take this. But also, guys, like, look at the cover underneath. Like, it's like, one, it's like kind of see-through. I don't know if you can see that, but like, oh my gosh. It's beautiful. And then the one I'm most excited about is A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I'm just so excited to read this because I've heard so many good things and I really want to read this. It's a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and it's beautiful in hardback. It's just gorgeous. It's just beautiful, and I'm so excited to finally have it. And hopefully get to this sometime soon. So shout out to Starlah from Starlah Reads. Go watch her channel. She's amazing. She's so much fun, and I love her videos. Thank you so much, Starlah. If you do see this, it meant a lot that you would give these to me. Next is my Goodwill haul that I had near the end of our trip. These are the last books I bought. I got the Scorched Trials, the Kill Order, and the Death Cure. I know the Kill Order comes before the Maze Runner, technically, but, and I'm missing one, I think. But I had the Maze Runner, and I wanted to read these, and now I don't have to borrow my friends' copies. I wasn't really sure. I loved the first half of the book. I didn't really like the second half, but I still am determined to read it. And they were 50 freaking cents each. And then I got the first two original Nancy Drew books. There was like oh my gosh, 7 and 17 as well, but I just thought, okay, these are in order, might as well get these. I wanted to see what the original OG Nancy Drew books were like, and these are the real deal, like 1960, I think, or 1930, I can't remember. Real deal Nancy Drew books. This was at Goodwill, looking perfectly brand new, screaming at me, Zoe, I'm your favorite book, come get me, I'm in hardback and American, you'll have all of them except for the Battle Song with the Snakes now in the American edition. Here I am, grab me, looking perfectly brand new and gorgeous, and I'm like, okay. And then I got this little book called The Divergent Companion. I really liked the first book in the Divergent series. I did like Insurgent too, and Allegiant was alright, but this book dives deeper into Divergent, the first book, and meanings, and the world, and it's just a small little, thin little book. It's also 50 cents, so why not? I was so excited. Again, like perfectly brand new, sitting here, like, oh gosh, look at me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at you! I'm really excited to read this. Those were all the books I bought from Goodwill, and then moving on to my Ollie's trip. If you caught up with my Book for the Holidays reading vlogs, you know I was so excited to go to Ollie's because so many booktubers were like, oh my gosh, these are so cheap, I found so many, but then I was like so excited, I only found one book. I found We Were Liars Special Deluxe Edition, and let me just say, it's gorgeous. It's shimmery, it's beautiful. I don't know if you can see how it's shimmery, but I'm really excited. And I got this for $4. But I wanted to read We Were Liars for some time, so yeah, I'm excited. And then I went out shopping with my cousin at Half Price Books, and I got two books. I got Queen of Hearts, because it's also kind of a small little book, so yeah. And it's beautiful, look at that! The next book and the last book I got from my Half Price Books haul was Because You Love to Hate Me. And oh my gosh, guys, it's gorgeous. This is an anthology and a retelling, and it is 13 short stories. I saw Victoria Schwab and Marissa Meyer in here, and that's all I need to hear. All these authors pair up with booktubers like A Book Utopia, Little Book Owl, Jessie the Reader, read by Zoe, How to Put in Prongs of Seven, Poland Bananas books, like so many. There's so many, and they're all villains stories. They're basically retellings kind of, but basically about how these evil villains became evil, and they're not just Disney. They're like Moriarty from Sherlock Holmes, which I'm like most excited about, and like Medusa. I'm really excited to get to this. The last book I bought on this trip was Aurora Rising. I asked for this for Christmas but didn't get it. I already started this for my book club, book of the month. So I have two others. But my mom had them here, sent here in Northern Ireland because there's going to be a lot to bring back. But I will tell you what books I got. I got Enola Holmes and the Gypsy Goodbye, the last book in the Enola Holmes series. I'm really excited to finish out the series. And the next book I got was Jimina, the second book in the Illuminae Files. I'm so excited to get my hands on it. The first book I got was Heir to the Sky. This is also not a popular book like Cuba 15 is. Well, maybe it is, but on Goodreads I don't think any of my friends have wanted to read this or read this or currently reading. Like, yeah, I don't even think it's really popular, but I saw this and it looked so cool. It's about basically this girl and this world and something about like falling off the edge, you'll die or something, but then she discovers this whole new world and like phoenixes and all, and it sounds amazing. So go check it out on Goodreads. It is called Heir to the Sky by Amanda Sun. So yeah, again, I wish I had time to read all these descriptions, but this video is already going to be super long. I really want to be a booktuber that will give recommendations and show the world a bunch of unpopular books, so I'm starting my collection. So excited for this one. I got Prodigy by Marie Lu. I'm just so excited. This one I'm really excited about. It looks much more beautiful in a hardcover, but it's okay. I got it in paperback and it still looks great. But I got Kingdom of Ash and Briars. Again, I don't think anybody Goodreads of my friends have wanted to read this or read it. I don't think so. But this book sounds so amazing. I don't know how this isn't a popular book, but again, I'm starting my unpopular book collection. But can we take a minute and like just admire this beautiful cover? So it's a bunch of retellings basically with one whole storyline. And I have to admit, I've just realized how many books on my shelves are retellings. I'm really a fan of retellings. The next book I got is The Fandom. Like, I honestly just wanted this because like the cover is like super cool. This girl and her friend go to this Comic-Con thing, and then they get teleported into their favorite like fandom, and they change it all up. It doesn't sound like fantastic, but it still sounds kind of interesting the way the plot described it. So I thought this might be just good just to try it out and see. The next one I got was Goddess in the Machine. Yes, Taylor, you were right. It's a sci-fi, so look it up on Goodreads. It sounds amazing. An Enchantment of Ravens. It is so gorgeous and shiny, and it's just stunning. It's stunning. It's shimmery and shiny, and it's beautiful. And this would look so pretty next to Sorcery of Thorns, which I really want. This book I've wanted to read this for so long, and it just looks amazing. So I'm really excited. Yes, this is all the books I got. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video if you did, subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get notified every time I release a new video. Comment down below. I'd love to talk to you guys. Bye!